All rise to the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilman Alvarez.
Present.
Councilman Larker is absent.
Julius Chuck.
Councilman Cypress,
Absent.
are absent. Councilman O'Connor.
Here.
Supervisor Hay.
Here. Notation exits in the front and the rear and electronic devices. Please put them on vibrate. Well, tonight we're going to welcome back Mr. Larka and Mr. Cypress, who is not here. So we'll welcome at the next meeting. Eric was re-elected and Eric Cypress was elected to the board. And we want to congratulate them both and look forward to them sitting here with us. First item on the, make a motion to come out of the executive session. No action was taken.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we're going to start tonight's meeting with the organizational. It's lengthy. It's 3 pages, 41 different items. Now, what I've done in the past to expedite this, because I used to sit out in the audience, and it would take them 45 minutes to go to each one and identify and say vote all in favor or roll call vote. It would take time. So I'm going to, with my board's permission, I'm going to read each one. If you have a question or want to discuss it for any matter, just say something at the time. I'll mark it and we'll go back to them and try to push this and approve it as a package.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, first item, organizational meetings. Motion to adopt town board meeting dates. Thursday, January 20th, February 3rd and 17th, March 10th and 24th, April 7th and 21st, May 5th and 19th, June 2nd and 23rd, July 14th and 28th, August 11 and 25, September 8 and 22, October 6 and 20, November 2 and 17, December 1 and 22. Number 2, motion to set roll call voting order of the town board. Edwin Alvarez, Eric Cypress, Eric Larka, John O'Connor, and Tony Hay. 3, motion to adopt rules of order, Robert's Rules of Order. 4, motion to appoint official newspaper, Putnam Press, and any other newspaper in general circulation if necessary. 5, motion to designate official depositories for the town of Southeast, Tompkins Mahopac Bank, and any other banks that may need to be designated from time to time. 6, motion to appoint administrative assistant to supervisor, Christine Dubois. 7, motion to appoint deputy supervisor to be designated when necessary from time to time. 8, motion to appoint deputy town clerks, Elizabeth Cerrone, Denise Astrologo. I keep saying astrology, but it's definitely not that. Number 9, motion to appoint Register of Vital Statistics, Michelle Stancati. 10, motion to appoint Deputy Register of Vital Statistics, Elizabeth Cerrone. Motion to designate Town Council Consulting Engineer, Nathan L. Jacobson and Associates, Inc. 12, motion to designate Town Council Consulting Planner, AKRF, Inc. 13, motion to appoint Town Attorney, Willis H. Stevens, Jr. 14, motion to appoint delegate to annual Associated Town Meetings and alternate, Willis H. Stevens, and alternate Michelle Stancati. 15, motion to appoint Town MS4 Coordinator, Tom Fenton, Engineer. 16, motion to appoint Town MS4 Administrator, Victoria DiSadiro. 17, motion to appoint Fixed Asset Officer, Ron Hunn. 18, motion to appoint Park and Administrator, Anne Marie Milano. 19, motion to appoint Tax Receiver, Anne Marie Milano. 20, motion to appoint Deputy Tax Receivers, Billy Joe Frossel, Susan Tobacco, Laura Dolan. 21, motion to appoint Fire Inspector, Gerald Schrammick. 22, motion to appoint zoning and zoning code enforcement officers, Michael Levine, Joe Hernandez, and Gerald Schrammick. Motion to appoint Park and Enforcement Officers, Michael Levine, Joe Hernandez, Peter Carey, Gerald Schrammick, Kathy Chudina, and John Liston. 20
You missed one.
Yeah, okay. We'll go back to that one. Number 24, motion to appoint an emergency coordinator, Gerald Schrammick. 25, motion to have employees sign 2022 town vehicle policy. 26, motion to have all employees sign receipt of town's ethics policy. 27, motion to adopt employee handbook. 28, motion to adopt 2022 holiday schedule. 29, motion to appoint the following board seats. Board of Assessment Review, John Piazza, term to expire 9/30/26. Historic Sites Commission, Daniel Birmingham, 12/31/23. Library Board, Peter Carey, term to expire 12/31/26, and John Blazer, term to expire 12/31/26. Planning Board, Jim King, term to expire 12/31/28. Tenant Advisory Board, Carl Liebich, Patricia Borman, Mike Langley, Karen Radijak, and Bill McGregor, one-year term. ZBA, John McNeil, term to expire 12/31/26, and Paul Vink, term to expire 12/31/26. 30, motion to appoint Planning Board Chairman Tom LaPerche and Vice Chairman David Rush. 31, motion to appoint Planning Board Secretary Victoria DeSidero. 32, motion to appoint Board of Appeals Chairman Timothy Frossel and Vice Chairman Paul Vink. Motion to appoint Town Historian. That's to be determined. What's happened there is, now I don't even have his name. John. I can't think of John's last name. Oh, that's embarrassing. John's a Marine too, he's gonna kill me.
Is this the fellow that just
Yeah.
sent you the email tonight?
No. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to that, because now I'm embarrassed, I can't remember John's last name. Duncan. He lives in Bruce Heights, I know where he lives, I dropped off the mail, I couldn't think of it. Sorry, John. Now, John has retired after many years, he's a little extra busy, and we will be having a new historian who's notified me, and we'll announce that at the next meeting. I just want to confirm it one more time with the individual who's stepped up to the plate for that. So, so that's going to be determined later. Motion to appoint Dog Control Officer Courtney Pagano. 35, motion, standard workday and reporting by elected officials. 36, motion to adopt standard workday in accordance with union contracts. 37, motion to set 2022 fee schedule. Motion to set mileage rate per IRS. 39, motion to authorize Putnam County to levy taxes. 40, motion to extend the IMA shared service with the Village of Brewster for uniform court officer and park and enforcement of dedicated lots. And 41, motion to extend an IMA shared services with the town of Patterson, pick up on 30 Shaneland Lane, Patterson, New York. So moved to package with the exception of number 23.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor? Okay, we left off that one name on it because I don't have confirmation yet that the person will be accepting it, so I removed it from the roll call, and I'm removing it from discussion for this evening.
Fair enough.
Okay. With that, I make a motion to close the organizational and approved as read.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, now, we're going to rise and do the pledge for the regular meeting for this evening. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, please call the roll.
Councilman Alvarez?
Present.
Councilman Larker is absent. Councilman Cypress, absent. Councilman O'Connor?
Here.
Supervisor Hay?
Here. Okay, we've done the executive session and we close it out accordingly. The work session, there's nothing this evening. and we're going to make a motion to go into the regular meeting.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. First item is a full EAF, amend Chapter 138 of the Town Code zoning to establish a new GC zoning district. You know what? We're going to basically read this as a package, this part. Will, can I do that? If I read them off in the proper order? Or should we just do each one?
Well,
Oh, I get, on this one, it's, okay, this is just part of
that's
the whole.
really just the.
Yeah, give me-
EAF is the
I get to the
backup
resolution.
For the resolution.
Yeah. Okay, so 1A and 1B are combined, so let me get the resolution for 1. Okay, 1B. It's a resolution to declare lead agency and adopt a negative declaration. Now therefore it be resolved that pursuant to 617.6B2 of the State Environmental Review Act, SECRA, the Town Board of the Town of Southeast hereby declares itself lead agency for the purpose of SECRA for this type 1 action. And be further resolved that the Town of Southeast Town Board as lead agency has determined that the proposed action, for the reasons set forth in the full environmental assessment form dated January 4, 2022, and the appended SECRA notice of determination of significance to the adoption of local law to amend 138 of the Town Code zoning to establish a map, a new GC2 zoning district will not have a significant environmental impact on the draft environmental impact statement will not be prepared. So move for discussion.
Second.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much we're changing the zone from the bottom of Brewster Heights, pretty much by the Putnam County Savings Bank property, all the way to the bridge, actually, no, it goes, yeah, all the way to the bridge on Route 6, where the park and ride is, Environmental Waste Building is. It's been a mixed use all these years, and this is going to make it a GC, which is more conducive to what it is, because there's residential housing there and commercial housing, and this will clarify it for the future. We have one building that's affected by it, and one was recently sold there, and this will make them all conforming by code. So move for discussion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, next one is a resolution for local law number 1 of 2022, 138 zoning. Now therefore be resolved that the Town Board of the Town Southeast hereby adopts local law number 1 of 2022 pursuant to municipal home rule law, amending chapter 138 of the Town Code zoning by amending Article 2, Section 138-5, entitled Districts Enumerated, to establish a general commercial 2 GC2 district, B, by amending Article 5 entitled Non-Residential Districts by adding a bulk and use table for land zoned as GC2, and C, by amending the town zoning map to designate both sides of New York State Route 6 between an intersection with Putnam Avenue and Juville Road and its intersection with Tilly Foster Road, and including the area along the side of Putnam Avenue north of Putnam Trailway as a GC2 zone. It be further resolved that the town clerk be and is hereby authorized and directed to enter said local law in the minutes of this meeting and give due notice of the adoption of said local law by filing such with the Secretary of State within the time required by law. So move for discussion.
Second.
Okay, submit to the first one. No change. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, number 2. Okay, next is an appointment to the planning board. We had interviews tonight. We had 3 very qualified candidates. And unfortunately, we only have one position that we can fill. And I think we came to a consensus, and we're going to make it official here this evening. No action was taken in their room this evening, but it will take place here this evening. Now therefore be resolved that the town board, town of South Tier, hereby appoints Wendy Lewis, who has been duly recommended and deemed qualified to fill an unexpired term of the Southeast Planning Board to expire December 31, 2025, and be further resolved that this appointment shall take effect immediately upon taking and filing the appropriate oath of office of the aforesaid appointee with the clerk of the town of Southeast. So move for discussion.
Second.
And again, before appointing Wendy, again, one of the gentlemen stayed this evening. Very good interview, and we appreciate it. And unfortunately, we only have but one position. but do not give up. You did well. Okay.
I'm also happy to see that we do have such highly qualified candidates come before the board tonight, and I encourage them to continue to seek other positions.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Next is a motion to set a public hearing for Planet Fitness, 1505-1515, Route 22, tax map 46-1-1-1 for Thursday, January 20, 2022. So move for
Second.
discussion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Recognition of the public. You can remove your mask, we probably hear you a little better.
Yes, sir. Evening all, Scott Seaman, Board of Ed. Welcome you all to this happy and hopefully healthful new year. I just want to give a quick update on what's going on. We are still working on the Brewster Vision 2026, where we're outlining the direction for the school for the next 5 years, with various community members, stakeholders, and other people in the community being involved. We're also pushing with the facility task force, which is looking at the outlay of the school, the buildings, the conditions, and work that needs to be done or hopefully will be done in the future. And we're just working to keep the schools open and everything running. So far so good, and hopefully we can get it done. And of course, we thank you for your work, and if there's anything we could do, please let us know.
Thank you.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.
Anything else from the public? Top board members.
There's, just for people's understanding, there's currently 2 COVID testing sites that are drive-through clinics right now operating on the east and west side of the county. One is at Paladin, located 39 Seminary Hill Road. It starts, it opens daily 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. for school-age children and 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. for all ages. Right now, and there's also the one in Phillipstown at the Phillipstown Rec Center in Garrison. That's located just south of 403 on Route 403 on 9D. At 107 Glencliff is the actual address for your GPS. That operates the same times. Both facilities are going to be following school closures and school delays. So in the event of a school delay, the morning session for school-age children will be canceled and closed. And also, if the schools are closed for the day, most likely with the severity of the weather, both centers will be closed for the day. So just wanted to let everybody know that those are available. That was a program initiated by the county, and it is still going strong there. So if anybody needs testing for whatever reason, they can participate in those facilities. Thank you.
Thank you. Edward?
Just want to wish everybody a happy and healthy new year.
Okay, I have a couple public announcements I'd like to make this evening. Don't forget e-waste is this coming Saturday between 10 and 2 at 10 Palmer Road. No parking on town roads between midnight and 6 a.m. during the winter season. It ends on April 15th. We will be unfortunately out there ticketing. Brewster Heights is a really big problem because people park on both sides of the roads and sometimes the plow can't even get around them in zigzags. So we will be towing this year, and we've given probably a little over 5 dozen warnings. We gave warnings first, and then we're going to ticket, and then we were towing. And if you are blocking a road in Brewster Heights or any other road, if you actually block passage, preventing a plow to go by, you will be towed. We don't want to do it, but you know what? We got to get through. You have neighbors that want to get out, and it's become a problem. And Brewster Heights, unfortunately, is the biggest offender at this point in time. Now, test kits for COVID. I've been getting, the town hall's received a lot of calls. I've received many direct. The town clerk has received many direct. We understand that, Westchester County had test kits maybe a month ago. We heard that, Dutchess County had them. And, I guess Putnam County, we're small, like the lone child. We finally got test kits. and we're all wrestling with the best way to get them out to the public. We have a population in the town of Southeast of about 18,400, and we got 604 test kits. So we put on our town webpage, and it's going to hopefully get more people to sign up for the town webpage, which if you're on the webpage, it goes to your Facebook page, but you have to sign up for it. You would have been notified today. Now, what's going to happen on Sunday, which is January 9th, we're going to open up the site, meaning 10 Palmer Road. There's a map there where 10 Palmer Road is located, and when you get to the site, how you traverse. We've hired the Village of Police to help us negotiate and navigate that, because we do expect quite a few cars to come. 600 test kits, 18,000 population. So they are going to there to assist us in keeping everything, uniform, so it flows free. These test kits are free. Now, I understand you go on to, what's those places? Amazon, places like that. They run between $25, I've heard high as $40 to $45 a test kit. These are free. Now, you have to understand, though, very limited supply. So each residence, not number of people that live in your home or anything like that, your residence. So if you live at 18 Bloomer Road, it's my old address, 18 Bloomer, which doesn't exist anymore. It's now some other number. You're only entitled to one test kit. Each test kit has two test kits, I guess, inside. One kit has two kits, two within it. Is that, how would you say it?
Yeah, 2 tests.
2 tests, okay, within it, okay? Very limited supply, first come, first served, and we do anticipate running out. Now, I read so many emails today from other towns that have started to give them out and things of that nature, ones that are already in Westchester County. They go really quick. Now, we do tend to be there from 7 to 4. Don't start lining up before 6:30, because you got to get room for us to get in there to open the site and get it going. So don't crowd it. Again, one test kit, and believe me, we well understand. You have a husband, wife, at least one child, 2 child, you got 4 people, you get one test kit with 2 tests in it. It's not going to go far, but it's the best we can do. Now, we are not notified prior to receiving these test kits. We do get a call. I got a call maybe 2, maybe 3 weeks ago from the county. They were going to provide us with hand sanitizer, which I've given out personally to, we got about 24 bottles of it, and I gave out half of them so far. I go out to different shopping centers, gas stations, at random, and we bring in a gallon. Some people think I'm a salesman, throw me out. No, not really. It's pretty close, though, because someone refused it. They thought, I said, no. They just didn't believe it was for free. So we try to do that. The test kits are, again, for free, but you're limited to 1. So if we get more, we'll notify you, but I believe you're only going to see them for that 1 day, and they'll probably be gone. Now, with the seniors, the most vulnerable group that we have, when they're passed out to the towns, they were told that's the group they want, people that are more susceptible. So we're going to have about 80 test kits that we're going to reserve for the seniors. And when they have their meeting, I think next Wednesday, each senior that attends will be given a test kit. And we're doing our best. Don't yell at us. We're doing the best we can. The county's doing the best we can. We're getting these items from the state. We have no idea when we're going to get them, if we're going to get them, how much we're going to get. John, what was the number for the county?
So New York State, in its infinite wisdom, sent for a county of 100,000 residents, they sent 4,437 kits. How they came up with that very specific number, I have no idea. But that's what was allocated to Putnam County as a whole, and then that was sub-allocated to each of the towns based on the population of each town. So Southeast, with 18,000 residents, is the second largest town. It received, for the town hall, 604, and there were further disbursements to houses of worship in the area, homeless shelters, soup kitchens, and the Village of Brewster, which is within the town of Southeast, also received in the public library. So
Cap got some too, right?
yes, and Putnam Cap down in the village.
So the village overall got almost as many as we did as a town, but they have the highest concentration of?
Yeah, the Village of Brewster has the highest density population in the county with 2,000 residents in a very small square mileage area, so.
And most of the town of Southeast is not like that, but the seniors, we have one particular area that we can, and we'll get them out accordingly. And thank you for delivering those today on your other hat that you wear. And we're trying our best. Some people get kind of angry with us, like, how could that be? Well, they've had it for, hey, one town to another. Don't forget, Westchester County's got a million-plus
Yep,
population.
And I can tell you, the National Guard delivered it just yesterday, so it went out as quickly as we got it, so there was no delay.
So,
So,
bear with us. We don't hide anything, especially when it's for free. When I go into a store and I give them out, they look at me like I got 16 heads.
and there's masks coming shortly, because you're about to get a delivery of masks
See,
following the meeting. So.
Well, I'll be ready for them. Okay, with that, I wish everyone a very happy new year, and I'll take a motion.
Motion to adjourn the meeting.
Is there a second?
Second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you all for coming this evening.